Right, microphone is on, so that should mean that that everything is working. And I have my soundboard up there, so I can do this. So if anybody's here, I don't know if it's too loud. I have it on my phone, so I'm gonna check all the settings on my phone. And hope. Oh no, there's a delay. Where's the delay coming from? Is it desktop audio? Yeah, it's that. Okay, let me add audio output capture. Application audio. Wait, can I do that? I want to work out where it's coming from. I'm currently testing. I also noticed that there's somebody else here. They haven't said anything in chat, so I don't know who it is, but feel free to look. I get that from a specific content creator. If you know, then you know. Pretty awesome. I'm just trying to troubleshoot stuff at the minute. It sounds like Planet Coaster 2 is still coming through. It's not coming through the stream, so I need to add that. I'm still relatively new to streaming again, so I'm gonna try and work out how I do this. Let's name this Planco Audio. Hell yeah. And then Planet Coaster 2. And then that should work. So I'm gonna wait for the stream to catch up on my phone, and I will see what this is. Oh wait, I've just realized, no, the person who I thought was here isn't actually here. It's I've just realized that was me on my other account. Well, not my other account, but on my PC to check. Right. We now have that going, so hopefully. So that's all the way up there. And then that goes down a bit. And then we are good to go. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for stuff. And yeah, we're gonna work on this now. I want to see where it's at right now. It does look really cool going around, to be fair. I do love this coaster. So, I mean, obviously this bit needs to possibly be a bit faster as well, but I'm not even 100% sure. It might be fine. That's a bit rough there, that'll need smoothing. And yeah, this goes up here. It's gonna come down and around. And this is just the part where I need to just check if it's right. I think it's around about right, I'm pretty sure. So, we'll see. I'm gonna smooth some stuff. Hope it works. I honestly don't even remember if I've smoothed any of this bottom bit down here yet. Angle that a bit more as well. Possibly this a bit more too. I don't think it's too crazy, to be fair. So hard to keep the profiling right while not, like, sort of, while keeping it smooth as well. But I do want to fix this bit as well, because I feel like this bit here is a bit rough. So I'm going to turn it down. It's definitely better. Probably still not quite there yet, but you know what? I think that'll do. I can fix it later if it's not quite right. And then the only thing I really need to work out is timing, because I haven't really got around to doing that yet. Maybe I do just wanna. I mean, I don't know, because it's goofy as hell now. Oh, look. It's so hard to get this right. But I think if I get it the general right shape, it should be fine. Is it that, possibly? It's very, very close to that. Still just needs to go a tiny bit more over this way. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. Now we need to fix this bit, because this bit here is absolute hell. So if I put that back up a bit. And I feel like on the actual ride, this bit goes up a tiny bit here. But I don't know if I'm just a bit crazy with that or not. But I'll have to check. Because I want to make this as accurate as I possibly can to like the ride. Because obviously the other one is very accurate, but it's just not the right scale, unfortunately. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go ride camera. On my phone, I'm gonna get the POV up. Oh god. Yeah, so all it is on the stream is just a tiny bit quiet. My mic is a tiny bit quiet. I think that's just the thing with my mic. But if I go Hagrid's POV, oh my god, that's loud. Oh my god, I keep getting this gold Arthur ad. So that bit's still a tiny bit too fast. Huh. I guess I do need to just put this down a tiny little bit. The acceleration rate down a bit. And then if I do this, then maybe. Oh wait, it's doing that thing again. Went over there, it's like really, I don't know how to describe it, but it's weird. I also need to fix this. I don't think this is gonna stay. It's kind of just temporary, honestly. Oh, that's... He's paused. It's so hard trying to sync this up. Right, off you go. We'll meet you at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. Yes. Yes, good. It's going the right pace. Until there, this is what I do not get. Because it follows the same ride path. But, like, why here is it so much less? The only thing I really need to try and do as well, I feel like here needs to go down a bit more. And here needs to go up a tiny bit more, but not too much. Let's smooth this out again. But then, yeah, so I don't know if it's a matter of like putting this down more, or if I literally just, I don't really know, honestly. I think the only other thing is this needs to be more banked. So if I smooth this out again, I think that's a bit more accurate. Right, and then we're gonna hope that this is like right-ish. I really want to learn how to do a Hagrid impression so I can do like custom like audio for this. Alright, that's a bit better. So I think it might literally just be a matter of it's just too like, is it really that? Hold up. I just seen it. It's so hard because I want to use the universal POV, but they have like a really funky camera where it like kind of changes, like before you actually go into the element. So it's like really hard to describe what I mean, but it's awkward as hell when you're trying to build this. I'm completely ruining the profiling here. I'm gonna have to smooth this out a lot, but point is that this needs to be higher and a lot more banked. I don't think that's survivable. Right, let's fix this. Hold up. This is the bit where like the guy starts yelling at me again if I try to smooth that. He just straight up won't let me. Gotta be like something like this, surely. Right, I'm just gonna call that good for now, and we'll just hope and pray. Right, I'm gonna do that there. I also want to see if anybody's here, but oh my god, Mr. T-Rex is here! No way! I didn't even realize. Sorry. How long have you been here for? Because I don't have my chat up on screen. I need like a wait. Hold up. I can't see the chat properly. Hello. We'll get a horn going. Did you use the billboards to map out the layout of the ride? Yes, so that's what I'm doing now. So, a couple of weeks ago when I started this new one, basically the way I did Hagrid's in the old one is I got a bit impatient and I tried to do everything at once and do a bit of like masked sort of scale stuff instead of just doing it right. So this time I just did it in 3 parts. It was tedious as hell to do because when you consider how tiny these billboards are, like it was very awkward. But now that I got it done, I can make this, so that's very nice. I need to go back to the stream so that I can keep an eye on chat. But, like 5 minutes. Okay, so I haven't been just ignoring you the whole time then. That's good. It's great that you're here, because, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say, but I like streaming, because I can do that again now. And, do you have any tips on how I could improve it? I, I don't really know. I guess enjoy watching me build Hagrids. I'm not a professional at streaming yet, as you can probably tell. That's a great idea. Thanks. This is the right one. I'm so thankful for them adding this coaster type into the game. Like, you know what, I can probably actually show you quickly, because if I save this, I have far too many parks, gosh darn it. Where is it? Hagrid's 1-1 new, this is it. If I go to the, where is it? Is it this one? So, it was a complete and utter nightmare to do, because I actually kept the original coaster underneath. So, well, it was literally just in case I ever needed it again, which is probably a bit of a stupid idea. Oh my god, I'm so zoomed out. But, yeah, there we go, that's what I want. I only use this camera, and then I get all confused when I use the other one. But, yeah, if you go underneath, you can actually see I had this coaster just sitting underneath there. And on this multiverse coaster, they don't have the triangle track. So I literally, like, painstakingly, like sat here, like, putting triangles on all of this. And I got to about there. And I was just so sick of it, and I just kind of gave up with that halfway through. But now we actually have the right one, which is really nice. When you saw the motorbike coaster, you thought of me. Yeah, I just thought of how awesome this is gonna be. I did add the conveyor as well, but it's not even like perfect, because it does that, and that's just the way I designed it. But I want to actually make it like work better at some point. But I mean, it's a really cool idea, to make a conveyor. We just need, like, bigger stations, or not bigger stations, what am I saying, more customization, oh my god, I forgot how to speak. More customizational ability of stations, you know what I mean, because we just get these huge bulky stations, and I think that's, like, the main thing that people have always said, is that we need a bit more customization with that. But stuff like this as well, this attention to detail is the level that I'm going for. This is a fire alarm that's on the wall that is only visible with the 360 POV from Universal. I was just like, I really want it to be the most perfect thing I can ever make it. And I now know what this sign says after watching that. That 360 POV is literally a lifesaver. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to make this ride. Or at least I would, but it'd be very inaccurate. But as you can see, it's just very, very big. Like, comparing, like, the scale of, like, this. Like, as great as it looks, it's just not on scale. It's far too big. So, but I suppose I'll give you a sneak peek into what I'm working on as well. I don't know how long it's going to take to do. But, this is something that I wanted to make for, like, one of my projects. Is a Harry Potter dark ride. So it's basically, is that paused or is that, no, it's just stuck. So it's gonna be a Forbidden Journey-esque ride. So when I go into this here, so at this bit you're basically gonna go into the Great Hall and then start flying up here, and there's a bit of a test over there as well for what it's gonna be, because you're basically gonna go through here. We're going to blueprint some of the building over. I probably will, yeah, but yeah, so then this bit you're going to go through the Floo network fireplaces into the Ministry of Magic, and then there's just going to be chaos, and it's going to be really cool. But I made a small test over here for what that could look like, and I think this is honestly going to be really cool if I can pull it off. So this is the fireplace over here. And it starts smoking, and then there's the flames, then you go through there. and I just put it into a spike for now. But I think this could be like awesome to do, and I've never even POV'd it like that yet either. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's not the most realistic. I do want to go for realism with this ride as well, so I probably won't actually do the fire, but I think the smoke, I might just have to do a couple layers of the smoke because it's just not quite enough. But yeah, so I mean, I was kind of working on this as well because I have a very cool idea that if I get a tileable sky texture, then I can put it on the curved ones, and I can make fake sky. So this texture isn't exactly right, and I didn't realize that when I did it, but it's not that hard to import another one if I want to. So, and I just made this very quickly as well. It's this little mock-up of like the bit just outside of Hogwarts, and then this is sort of like the staircase inside. So then you would go through here, go through that door, and then it'd be like that sort of thing. And I think this could be like a really cool concept for a ride. Like, even just a coaster, like, it doesn't have to be like the dark ride kind of aspect of it. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on in here, and half of it is just not ever even finished either. I did make Hagrids with inversions as well. The smoke looks good. That's good. Yeah, thanks. It's funny. It's like awesome being able to read chat and like interact with it, because I'm normally doing that with you. But I will do this. What am I on again? Hagrids with inversions. So I took the Hagrids that I made before, and I basically just overbanked everything and also added some crazy, most likely unrealistic inversions. So this, I don't think that's exactly gonna be on the actual ride, but you know, it's pretty cool. That again, very overbanked. There's a crazy corkscrew here as well, which again I don't think is very realistic, but it looks cool. So there's that. Welcome to the never finishing club. Imagine animating the staircase. Oh yeah, it would be quite cool. Gosh, this is very laggy. I'm still to this day very proud of this. I'm really hoping I can blueprint this, but I'm slightly worried that it's gonna be too big. But that is like the best thing I've ever made for the Harry Potter stuff. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I mean, I think this would be really fun if that was actually a part of Hagrid's. But I think it'd be a bit wild as well. Yeah, it's just like really overbanked stuff. It's really funny. But yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that I want to make in this, it's very ambitious, but it'll be very cool. And this is my favorite resort ever. This is all-star music, 1-to-1. Not really, because it's 1-to-1 in floor plan, but I don't know how tall anything is, so I'm literally just sort of estimating with like guess stuff. I don't know why these are. I'm sure these. Did I change the color of all of these, or were they all red before? Because they're all supposed to be red. That's not great. But I do have this. So if I is it 1 meter? I think I set it to 1 meter. Yeah, there we go. So I created yet another floor plan. Again, tedious as hell to do, but I'm very proud of how some of this is coming along. So if I just like if you look at this, like this is very, very nice. I've never been on this ride, but we'll go on it in October. Nice, yeah, you should. It's absolutely amazing. And I get to go on it in a couple of weeks as well, which I'm very excited about. So that's cool. But yeah, this is the start of All-Star Music. And I started with this one because this is just the one that I know. This is the one I always stay in. And I'm probably not going to interior the rooms because this place is going to be absolutely huge and I don't even know if it's all going to work. But again, like very ambitious stuff. But if I can pull it off, then like hell yeah. Like it's going to be awesome. But we'll see. But I'm going to go back to Hagrid's for now because I need to try and get more of this layout done. It's a crazy amount of detail. Yeah, I'm a big one for detail, and if something isn't right, then it's like I must fix it. Which is why stuff like this, like I I don't know if I'm going too extreme with this, honestly, because stuff like this, I mean, obviously stuff like that isn't ideal because it's sticking out, but this is like far thicker than it is on the actual ride, and that's my reasoning for not wanting to keep it, because it doesn't look right, because the normal one is probably goes down to about there, and it's like, that's the problem, is that I just do so much detail stuff, but hopefully we'll get hotels in the game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't see why we wouldn't eventually, but I'm still torn on whether I want to buy the parades pack either, because as great as it is, I mean, I'm not like tight on money at the minute, but I've just got stuff that I want to buy at the minute. Well, not that I want to buy, that I kind of need to buy, because it's just like my phone at the minute is just completely clogged up, and I don't really have any way of getting it like sorted. It's hard to explain. That's really cool as well. I've never even checked out the arcades. You can tell I get very sidetracked in these. But what was it? You made something a while back that I wanted to check out, and I don't think I ever actually got round to it. But I'm really hoping that if I like Planet Coaster 2 official, huh? Is that actually them? I don't know, man. What are you on the Frontier Workshop? Because I don't actually know. Oh wait, this is featured creators. How do I find people? Is that this? No. I don't know how you find people on this, but qualification date creators. I don't want featured creators though. I just want to find people. My workshop. Boom. Huh. I don't know, but I mean, there's some really cool stuff on here. I don't get how people do this stuff, but I mean, I downloaded a Universal Orlando sort of like, it's a park. I won't go into it because it's a bit crazy, but where even is it? Huh. Wherever it is, there's a thing here. Oh, it's Frontier Workshop. So Universal Studios Florida is pretty crazy, and it probably needs an update as well because I haven't played it in a bit. But if you go to home, my car park is on there. Oh, okay. Oh, hold up. I gotta find this now. Home. Oh, yeah, is it this? Oh, wait, no, that's Corvus. Oh, never mind. I'm looking for car parks now. This is it! Yay! I found it. Oh, that's actually... Whoa. That's cool. You can't, like, click into creators. Oh, wait. Oh my god, view workshop creations. I'm blind. Oh, yeah, I seen you build this in a tutorial. This is cool. I love, like, seeing the stuff that I've, like, watched you build, like, in, like, streams or videos. Oh, and you got... Oh, so you made, like, an asset pack as well. Oh, that's really nice. Wow. Yeah, oh, this is the arcade that I seen then, yeah. Oh, wait, it's, oh, it's Toy Box, never mind. Yeah, I wish I could get the DLCs, but I got the Sorcery Pack because it's kind of necessary for literally, like, anything in the game. If you want swing launchers and stuff, on one hand, I find it a tiny bit annoying that they lock swing launchers behind a paywall, but on the other hand, like, it's really cool that we have them now, and I was gonna buy it either way, and it's kind of a smart marketing strategy from them, because if they add something that everybody wants, and they're like, well, you guys can pay a bit of money for it, then everybody's gonna pay that. So, yeah, it's kind of a smart move from them. But yeah, I need to try and like work out if I want to get the parades because it looks really cool. But then again, like I just don't know if I can do that at the minute. Yeah, hold up. How do I? Is it because that isn't straight? Oh no. Right. Okay. There we go. So am I gonna have to? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that, and then I can. Hello? On flat unbanked track. This is. Oh, wait, it's not unbanked. What the hell? That's unbanked. So why is this? What? I don't get this. Oh, okay. Right, I've sorted it now. Yeah, synchronous motor. There's not much on there. There's tons on there, that's awesome. My workshop is like pretty chaotic. I'll see what I've actually got, because I don't even know myself. Frontier workshop. My uploads. We got this. The semi-working conveyor belt. And then Gringotts, which... I mean, this... You know what? I need to eventually upload, the... It's completely gone from my head. This Hagrids. I need to upload this Hagrids onto there eventually. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm trying to work out if I've got anything else like cool that I can like show you on here. I've got a bit of Diagon Alley, I guess. Billboard test. Oh my god. I was gonna try and build the entirety of Walt Disney World's like Magic Kingdom in this game. And I think I theoretically do have enough room, but I'm not billboarding this entire thing like 60 across. That is going to be absolute hell. So I'm not really gonna do that. See, look at this, it's stuff like this. Like I started building like an epic universe looking entrance where it's like the two sides and then there was gonna be a big thing in the middle. And I just stopped because it was just like I just don't know, man. I've got a couple parks where it just is a bit weird. Got Flight the Hippogriff as well. I do have a lot of ones on here. I mean, stuff like this, like I've like built car parks before and then I just leave it. I just leave the park. To be fair, I did kind of like this. Like, what was I doing here? Because this could have been quite cool, like a water park going up a mountain. Oh, I remember this. I'm getting like really sidetracked right now, but I just want to like show you the stuff that I've been working on. Because this stuff is from years ago. Like, this is ancient. Like, I'm like dusting the cobwebs off of this right now. I started making a tornado coaster. It's just triggers that just like sort of follow you around. I mean, it's a cool idea, but there's probably ways to make it look better. But if you want to go into a room with that and then watch it chasing you around, I think that's like quite a like cool idea. But it's like, I think the thing is as well, there's stuff that would be incredibly cool to have in this game, but I don't think is physically possible to program. Like, I think what would be really, really nice is if we could have like a keyframing animation system where you could put down a piece and you could literally just like make, like using just keyframes and stuff, make that go literally anywhere, and just like that'd make so much better animatronics and all of that stuff. Because as great as the pieces that we have are, they're still a tiny bit limited, or at least in my opinion they are anyway. So it's like, it's just a shame because I like the tours. Thanks. Will you be playing Planet Zoo 2 or staying with Coaster? Well, I'm hoping to get Planet Zoo 2, but it depends. I can't remember how much it's going to be selling for, but it depends how much I've got after I'm sort of like, I mean, it depends. I could end up spending all of my money in Florida and just like, oh, whoops, I don't have any to play Planet Zoo 2 now. But I'm really hoping I can though, because I never even played, I never played Planet Zoo, the original one. But what I did play is Zoo Tycoon, which was another Frontier game, which is basically like Planet Zoo -1. It's basically just like Planet Zoo, but a lot less advanced. But it's very similar stuff from what I've seen of it. But some of the like trailers and all the stuff we're getting for Planet Zoo 2, it looks absolutely crazy. Like, I thought one of the first shots in one of your shorts was like a real animal at first, and then I realized it was their footage. I was like, what? How do they do this? But they're a bit crazy with the stuff they can do. I do not get it. But yeah, I mean, keyframe would be so much better. This is why I hate animating anything in the game. It's too complicated. Yeah, it is definitely a pain to do. I think it's like, I don't know if there's really any other way, like, of them, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to work out, because obviously I'm not a game dev yet. I'm saying yet to foreshadow stuff. I'm not a game dev, so I don't really understand how you make stuff like that. Like, it's just kind of crazy. And I feel like we'd just be putting like a lot of like work on them. What am I doing? This should be track type 3. I was gonna say that we get. That needs to go up more. I'll probably fix all of this later as well, because I don't think the profiling of this is gonna be right. But I don't know. How do I? I think I wanna like. That's about right. Right, yeah, and then it goes down here. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is that? I don't know why it does this. It seems to just place as soon as I let go of the pieces, which is kind of weird. But, you know, whatever the game wants to do. I'm very much one for building recreations. That's definitely my thing. Is just like making stuff that is based off stuff in real life. But yeah, what am I trying to do here again? Because this goes up again a bit here, doesn't it? I know this coaster very well, but there's still definitely parts of it that I'm not 100% sure on. So I'll definitely have to go around and check it after. Is that gonna be low enough? This needs to be higher. I forget that the coaster actually goes under here in a second. Yeah, that's probably right. What sound effects should I add to my soundboard? Because I can use that for stuff now, but I don't know what to add to it. I've got the horn, but also let me know if that's like far too loud. I might be like blasting people's ears off when I do the horn. I don't know. Here we go. I think the biggest challenge here is just actually lining stuff up. I want it to be perfectly straight along the track, and it's kind of not. So how do I... that's about right there. So if no, now it's too far over. I mean, all of this will get smoothed out anyway, but... Do the horn, I will tell you. So for billboards, you screenshot from Google Maps. Yeah, so I use Google Earth for it, but I think anything really works. But it just gets complicated when you're doing big coasters, because this coaster is absolutely huge when you think about it. I mean, I don't remember the exact stats, but to be fair as well, I have included a lot more. So I'm going to be building Flight the Hippogriff over here, and I'm going to be building like the exterior of Hogwarts. Nothing inside though, because that's just going to get far too complicated. But honestly, if I want to, I could literally build more stuff over here. I mean, this is pretty much like the central hub of like Universal, like around here, I'm pretty sure. So I could sort of build more of that if I really wanted to, because you can see Velocicoaster here. That goes across there, and then this basically around here is the big lake, and then Hulk and stuff is over there, and stuff like that. So it's like, I think that's right. Anyway, what am I doing here? It's brakes here, isn't it? But like, you don't want to slow you down much. And then I think we want all of this like track stuff is gonna be probably completely wrong, and I'm gonna have to redo it, but it's fine. Because right here's the exciting part, if I can remember where the hell it is. I always try to go into these, I forget that it's just straight up just in here. Nope, too far across. I think the only thing which I don't really like is the fact that it's, I think it's this one too anyway. I don't even know if it is. No, it needs to be like 1 more meter out. 7 should do. But yeah, I think that's bank switch track left 4. There's too many that I don't know what's what. That's the only thing. I think it's going to be a tiny bit far over, but I think that's going to do. Oh my god. It's still a bit too angled. Hold up. You know what? I think that should do actually, hopefully. Because it needs to be... It's annoying when I feel like I can't get stuff exactly right though, because then the perfectionist in me just starts screaming. Is that going to be too much? Yeah, that's going to be too much there. If I put it at 7, then I think that works. And I think I'm just going to have to deal with it being very slightly off. But it's fine. I mean, it's only slightly really. It's not that much. But I just have to check if it's actually lined up. Because if it's not, then... Oh, that's pretty perfect. Right, I'm happy with that. Well, you've inspired me to use billboards for layouts. We'll see how it works with zoos. Because I imagine it's easy to build enclosures from Google Maps. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I've never experimented with it in any of them. Oh my god. I've just realised how fast the coaster's going here. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to fix all of this. But, yeah, so I don't really know. I've never used the stuff in Planet Zoo, or Planet Zoo 2 because it's not out yet. But I've done it in this game, and it's relatively easy to do. There's tutorials on YouTube that just tell you how to do it, and I just followed those. The only thing you might need is either Photoshop, or you can do it on Photopea, but I just use Photoshop because I have it off my school, and also it allows you to like it allows you to make slices, which is really good. Because it means that you don't have to like manually cut them up after. Need 70 degrees. 70.03, that'll do. I just need to make this go really high now. I mean, I don't remember how tall it actually was. Hold up, I need to look this up again. How tall is Hagrid's bike? It is 20 meters tall. Okay. So it's like, so if that's 24, so that's 17, so probably 18, 19, 20. So it probably needs to be like, I mean, oh well, no, because I'm getting that. I mean, you know what, honestly, right, I think that's fine. It's 21 meters, but it really doesn't matter that much. I can always fix it later if I care that much. But yeah, I need to fix this stuff. I think this is the culprit. It looks far too fast. And I also don't think it even does that much. I think there's only a couple of them. But it's already going really fast. It does not need to be going that fast again. And then this here, I mean, the problem is with doing this right now is that I don't have reference material, and the track is accurate. So like here, like there's 6 drive tires on the ride, there's 6 drive tires here, and then a little gap, and then it starts these. But and that one at the end is shorter as well. It's got the correct amount of fins and everything, all of that sort of stuff. But it's just like when I'm like with anything past, I want to say here, I'm not 100% sure of the actual like launch types and all of that sort of stuff. So that's what I need to look at after, when I go back through this, like off stream. I really enjoy doing this though, it's very fun. So let's see how, because it's going to be this as well, isn't it? Yeah, that's utter catastrophe. It does not need to be that fast. Right, so let's just see. I also, how many trains can I have on here? Because Hagrid's has like 7. It's kind of crazy. And also, I should probably, you know what, I'm gonna probably make the end bit as well, because the only problem is anything indoors, it's really hard to judge where stuff should be. So I'm just gonna have to kind of guess that it's there, but I think the station carries on for longer, if I'm being completely honest. It looks like it does, but I guess it depends on how big this station is. Left loading station. No, I don't want left loading station. No, what is that? Because what is this? No, I want left loading station. And then this, I want left unloading station. See, it's like very slightly off. I think it needs to be not quite like that. Oh no, that's definitely not right. I think 89. It's like literally like the slightest, tiniest little bit, but oh no, it still needs to be a tiny bit more than that. I think it's also just this game's like huge stations is partially to blame. I'm so close. I think it goes in about there. So I probably want it like, we'll say maybe like literally like 8905. Yeah, I'm gonna call that pretty perfect there. And then I still think it's a tiny bit too far. I feel like it might even be 90. Or, you know what, nah, I'm gonna go like 89 and a half roughly. I mean, obviously the things are a bit weird, but it'll do. Alright, let's try this. It's so hard to see when it's shaded as well. I suppose the bonus of doing this in 3 parts means that it's not like I can actually see a tiny bit better what I'm doing, because on the is that right? That doesn't look right. I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna put this out a bit more. I've just completely stopped speaking. I'm in like full focus mode right now. I'm very nearly there. I really just need a tiny little bit more. And this is where there's a unicorn. And look, she's her mum. Very lucky things. He's just like in the wild. Yeah. I know the dialogue off by heart. Of course I do. Put that a tiny little bit more out. It's definitely... Is that right now? Early. I'm gonna make this a really long curved piece. Hope that it... No. Nah, I'm not. Change my mind. My goodness. Hold up, what does it do? What is it? It's probably 7 then. It's gotta be 7. I've tried like every other combination. Might be a tiny bit off again, but it's not that bad. Maybe that's the solution. Not quite. I love line art. It's my favourite thing to do. That's it. Does this need to be higher, or is that just genuinely how low it is? Because Google told me this was 9 to 11 meters tall, and it can't be, because if that's there, then that's either the station is too tall, which I really hope it's not, because that'd be the worst thing in the world to fix. So I'm gonna go with let's make this a bit taller and save me hours of work. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Which, I mean, to be fair, I think that's probably about right. I mean, you know what, even if it's not, I can look back at the thing later and see. I mean, I've only made it 1 meter taller. It's not that much. I've also just realised it's really difficult because I feel like my mic is like naturally quiet, so I kind of have to like be like really close to the mic when I talk to it. Could always take that off, but then I feel like that's just gonna be absolutely crazy, and it's probably gonna start like cracking and stuff. I don't really know. It's like a budget mic. It's nothing special, but it's just I keep like going away from it and then forgetting. So I don't want to build this bit yet because I'm not fully there yet. It's such a well-designed layout. I mean, like, I'm by no means like a layout expert, but I feel like being able to design something like this is just like, they're absolutely great at what they do. Like, I have so much respect for them. Because look, I mean, there's so much track interaction on this ride. There's a little bit here where if you get lucky it can kind of duel a little bit with itself. Along with like this whole bit here, this bit here, stuff can go over the top. Like I mean, obviously I know this isn't how it would work on ride, but theoretically you could have one going through there, one going down there, one going around here, and one going there, like at the same time. And that would look really cool if that actually happened, but it doesn't, but it gets kind of close. And then here as well, like, there's just, and this is the bit that I was looking at before, it goes through here, and it goes through the previous 2 parts. And then all of that, along with extensive theming, and then a literal forest that they planted for this ride, it's absolutely amazing. Like, how the hell did they do this stuff? I just do not get it. I've made a lot of progress with the layout though this stream, so I'm happy with that. Oh my god, I'm tired. Yeah, so... Ooh, I have 2 trains. Moving stations would be really cool for this. I was like slightly hoping that they were going to add it with this update. With the Hagrid's coaster and the sorcery pack. Because I mean, the thing is as well, it's like, I made a custom train because they knew what they were doing making a motorbike and sidecar coaster. But I still wanted to customize it just that bit more. Because the blank train is just not, doesn't do it for me. Like, even with like it's just not quite there. So that's why I got this one. And it kind of bugs out a tiny bit when you first load it in, but it's really cool though. Should I blueprint this? I don't know if you're still here, but I've got 2 people in the stream, so I think so. But if you're not, it's fine. But I mean, you wouldn't be hearing me talk about if you were still here if you weren't here. But if you are still lurking in the background, I wonder whether I should blueprint this, like just the station, so that people can use the trains. But then again, I want it to be like the most accurate Hagrid's recreation. I feel like by putting my creation out there, I kind of worried that like people are gonna use that and then get an advantage. But that's just me just overthinking it and thinking, oh well, they're gonna use my stuff and then they're gonna build one better than me, and mine has to be the best. But it's really not that deep. But I probably could just put the little station on the workshop, because obviously this whole thing is going to go up anyway when it's done, and along the way. But I really want to do all of this as well. I want to do the little station bit here, which then goes along this. I want to do all of Hogsmeade, and probably that little bridge there too. Just stuff like that. It's really cool. But the big thing that I'm going to do this time as well is, instead of deleting them, which is what I did last time, which was a big mistake, if I put snapping on and then just put it if I just put it 1 meter underneath, then it's gone, but it's still there. Like, and I can just snap it back whenever I need it, if I need it for anything, which I have in the other ones needed stuff there, and I haven't had it there. So it's stuff like that that I've learned from my previous experiences, and I'm learning and I'm doing it better. But where are the trains? I've only just noticed that. Oh, it's here. But yeah, I need to oh, I can add a camera as well. I forgot about that. I did that on the other one. What I do love doing as well, I might make a chaos coaster right now. Like, just, if I save this, then I can kind of just, like, go into a different one and just make absolute crazy coasters. And just, wait, hold up, that's, oh wait, no, that was my old channel name. But, yeah, I mean, I think that plan of making Magic Kingdom is probably not going to go ahead, because that'd be a big thing to do. But there's the water slides as well. I really, really like the new physics. It's very satisfying to watch. Who's this? Was this anything good? I don't remember. I got the Sorcery DLC park as well. The thing that's funny is visiting these old parks really, like, kind of shows how far the game is, like, went as well, because you can see what stuff we used to have, or at the very least, I mean, I'm not a very good coaster builder by any means, so the coaster isn't the fault of the game. That's just me not fully knowing exactly what I'm doing yet. I mean, look at this though. This is pretty cool here. I forgot about this. I do like this bit out the front here. You gonna head off and have lunch? Yeah, I mean, no worries. Great that you showed up. I'm happy that you got to watch the stream. But yeah, it's kind of like, shows this. Pretty cool. Spider on the top. Yeah, forgot about the spider up here. It's funny because it's like, it's a spider, but this one's cute because it's fake. So we got the giant webs as well. There's a lot of stuff here. I might finish the stream now, to be fair, as well, depending on if anybody else shows up. But I'm glad that there's somebody here. I haven't decorated this building yet. I don't know whether I continue doing this or not. Like this park. I want to have a look at this coaster too, though, because I feel like this could be really cool. I honestly don't remember it. That is not a very smooth start. Oh no, we didn't make it. It's so nice that we have swing launches in the game now. There we go, made it over. I feel like I remember building this quite well as well, which is funny. Where's the bit where we go underground? Is that coming up now? That's pretty cool, yeah. But I mean, the thing is, with me building layouts, I built layouts far too big. So, I kind of just like, I don't know. I do that a lot. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. I like that. You know what, actually? Speaking of like adding stuff on the trains, I want to do something crazy. Hold up. Attach scenery. Fire. Fire large. Oh my god. What if I make this green? But then, I mean, the people in the back row are just going to be getting engulfed by flames. You know what? One there. One there. One there. And then, like, somewhere in the middle-ish. I mean, this is not a realistic park at all, but I mean, maybe even just that, honestly. Test that. What does that look like? It looks very cool, but it would not be survivable in real life. Oh wow, that gets very close up there, I did not realise that. Yeah, you know what I want to do as well? For this part. I want that to end there, yeah, so that it looks like the end of the spike. It's pretty cool. Swing launch. Yeah, it looks it would actually be if it was actually built. But it looks nice. It's like the one thing I want to get better at is building realistic coasters. That's cool. I'm not really bothered about saving it, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna exit now. Yeah, it's been great. Well, I'll just put that on there. That'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, even though there's currently nobody here. But, you know, I hope whoever showed up, mostly Gemma, showed up. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that I can do more streams again soon, because they're very fun to do. So, yeah. Goodbye.